moving. And I have a special friend that I want to introduce to you today. It's Claudia. And Claudia, we met we actually work for the same company, represent the same company. She lives in beautiful Toronto, Canada. And Claudia is just a wonderful professional businesswoman. She has a young son. She's growing her company all over the globe. And that's one thing that we want to talk and share with you today. I'm a baby boomer who also is growing a business all over this globe. And in this day of the global digital economy, it's just amazing what you can do with building a business from your iPhone or smartphone and a laptop. We can travel the world and work anywhere we choose to work around the globe. We're live today from Kona, Hawaii, where Claudia goes. She and her boyfriend have a beautiful avocado farm that she's sitting in front of right now, and she can share more about her farm there. She was in Orlando last year. She was in Alaska last year. She's building a team in a business, and she has a big team in the Philippines and India. And we're growing our company all over the globe. We want to share it with you, teach you, and show you an opportunity that allow you, if you choose to be a digital nomad. And I love that term, that as a baby boomer, I can travel with a little laptop, a duffel bag, and a smartphone, and build an international global company. So Claudia, welcome. I sure wish I was in Kona with you. It's kind of cold here in Tyler today, but I feel like I'm there. I love the sound of the birds I hear out there in early morning. It's about 8, about a little after 8 o'clock, I believe.
A little bit after 8.
Yes. Well, take it away, Claudia. We'll see you.
All right. Well, I love the way that we named this broadcast today. We do this every Saturday and every Tuesday night. But today was really a special one because, as Michael said, I have had the beautiful opportunity to be here for a week in Kona, Hawaii, visiting my boyfriend. And it's just such a wonderful place to be. And every time I travel to Hawaii, I have not one, not two, more than 3 people say, you are so lucky because you get to travel so much. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about why I get to travel and why I actually chose the life that I choose to live right now, which is the life of a digital nomad, as Michael says. So a little bit about my story, and then we'll go into a business presentation, which I'll try and keep as short as I can, and then you guys can go back to the person that invited you to watch this video as you're watching it live, or maybe you're watching it on YouTube later on, and you can go back into details. But what we want is to tell you stories. Michael and I are storytellers, and so we want to tell you a little bit about us, a little bit about what we do, and if it matches something that you have been looking for, then it'll be great to have you in our family, in our For Life family. So I was born in Colombia. I was born in Bogota, and from really early, my parents were just travelers in the sense that my dad loved to just grab a car and go in family trips, and so it was always great. And I got to go to the Caribbean very young, and we went to Aruba, and so I started seeing that there was so much more on this earth than just my city. My city is Bogota, and the city I was born right now has over 8 million people. There's not a lot of green, but it's a beautiful city, and I love my country. So after that, I got to live in the United States for a little while, and I thought, wow, I really think that I want to travel more and see the world. When I went back to Colombia, I finished my university degree and then went to live to Canada. And that's when people start actually doing the traveling thing. Canadians do it more than anybody because most of our young millennia actually go off to Thailand and Vietnam, and they teach English and do all of this. We don't do that as the Latino market that we are. But I got to do it a little bit just because I went to live early in my life to Canada. So I had the blessing to work for a company that also gave me a lot of trips. And so that's my first part of the story. The part of the story where I actually was an employee to a company. And this company provided a lot of things that supplied my need of traveling and supplied my need of seeing that there was a bigger world out there than just staying local. And so because I earned a lot of trips and the company gave us a lot of trips, I got to go to South Africa. I went to a safari, and this was like the most amazing trip probably that I have on my list, because anybody that has bucket list has probably put in to go on a safari. And so I was blessed very early in my life in my Canadian life, to go into one of these unforgettable trips where I got to see the penguins of South Africa. Yes, there are penguins in South Africa, but that's a story for another day. And I got to see just how beautiful our planet is. And I kept saying how blessed I am. So I went to over 10 or 12 countries with that company on company trips. But what happened to me was that I was working extremely hard. I was working a crazy amount of hours to be a top performer, as we always have to when we want to be the best at our companies. And I was really overdoing a little bit on my health and on my lifestyle. And so we had gotten to Canada with my ex-husband. We had almost like something to prove that we were going to be the top at our careers. And so we became what a lot of people would call workaholics. And so that also took a little bit of a toll in our marriage, because all we were is obsessed with, we're going to get to the top, we're going to be the best that we can. And I was having a good time. I didn't have a child, and I was traveling all over the world. And so that made it look like I had everything I wanted. But then the baby came and that changed things for me, because this digital nomad that wanted to keep traveling now could not travel, because I couldn't travel with Mateo, because now he's a baby, now I'm a mom, so things change. And I said, wow. And now this work environment also was getting really heavy on me, because I could not give my child the hours that I wanted. I just didn't have enough hours in the day. And sometimes when you want the balance in your life, there's things that you have to give up. And this is really my teaching for today, which is sometimes we change money for time. Sometimes we change health for money. Sometimes we change health for time. So, we're working very hard, and we're making money, but it's taking a toll on our health. Sometimes we have the money that we want, and we can't travel because we don't have the time. And so we're just, adjusting everything. And so this is what our life is about. Our life is about adjusting, and it's about balance. And so for me, I decided that I had to give up some things. And one of them was the dream of being driven by success and wealth, which is what I was driven before the baby. And I thought, right now, my most important moment of my life is to have balance with my child. And as I said, I also got a divorce. So when I got the divorce, things changed a little bit, because now I had some more time, but now I had less money. And I said, okay, I still have a job, but I don't have a double income like married couple. So I only have a single income, and I have a baby. And I also was bringing my mother from the States to live with me. So there was again an unbalance. And I thought, oh my goodness, okay, so how am I going to make this work? Because I still want to live a balanced life, and I want to live a life that is fully lived. And I don't want to just overwork myself to try and make that salary that I had before when I had the double income. So there's got to be a way. So I could just, I just needed to add up the numbers. I said, okay, in order for me to make the money that I was making when I was married, which is double income, I will have to, and so I did the numbers, and I said, I will have to work for 2 years without traveling a lot, because I would have to be, the next position in my company was a national trainer. And I said, okay, I did the numbers, and I said, if I become a national trainer, then I will travel a lot, not see the baby, but in 2 years I'll have the money that I need, because I can go to the next, what we call climbing the ladder in your company. So I was kind of adding it up, what the sacrifice would be. The baby was 2 years old when I was making these numbers. And I said, okay, you know what? I will sacrifice it. I will sacrifice for 2 years, because the baby's small. He won't remember. And I'll do 2 years. And in 2 years, I will be making the money of a supervisor, a higher position. And I thought about it, and I thought, yes, this is the right answer. And for many of you that are watching, trust me, that may be the answer. But for me, it wasn't. I had to rethink my strategy. And I said, I am not willing to give even 1 month of my child's time for money. And so I decided to give up the security of a job, the security of a good salary, and all these great things that that company provided for me, because it was amazing. I had a company car, I had the latest in gadgets, and it was a basically work from my office was from home. So it was a blessed job, but it was numbers and reports, and we were going through a time where, you know, if my boss needed a report by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or midnight or whatever they needed at any time. And so that phone that I had, that was their phone, really became part of, I'm on call 24 hours. Like and because I led a team of people, these people needed me, I could never disconnect. So when I was with my child, I was actually not with my child, because I was connected to the job the whole time. And for what? For a paycheck. So I could not lose my paycheck. And I was just almost like, I can't lose my job. I'm not going to get laid off. If somebody gets laid off, it's not going to be me, and I'm going to show them. And so I overworked myself yet again. And I said, I'm not going. And I was obsessed now with, I need to care for my family, and I'm going to show that I can climb the ladder. And that was not balanced. It was not balanced. And I started feeling the weight on my shoulders, and I started feeling, I need something else. This is not the way that I need to go. And that's when this opportunity appeared to me. I had already been a customer for a few years in For Life, which is the company that I'm going to show you. And what happened was I made a choice. And so what I want to invite you today is for you guys to analyze the life and the moment that you have now in your life. You could, like we said in our invitation, you may be a millennial that just graduated, or that is looking to have more excitement in your life, or you could be a person like myself who has a family to take care of, and you're looking for a change, you're looking for income, and you can do this business part-time. Or you are a person that is a baby boomer like Michael, and you're looking for additional income because you want to travel the world like many of us do. And so this is what I chose, and I'll share the screen with you on this presentation. Okay. Michael, do you see full screen? Michael?
I'm sorry, Claudia, I was muted.
Do you see, I'm sorry, Michael, do you see the full screen? It's just that I'm seeing my screen cut out.
Yeah, I see Do Life Differently. There you go. Now, how often do you share products? But it's not.
But do you see it? You see it full? Okay, mine is in a different way. Okay, so excuse me. For Life is a company that is all about sharing. This is what I love most. Like I said before, I was already a customer for this company, so I already loved the products. My sister had been introduced to this company a few years back, and she had introduced me into this product line that she had. And because I had a job, I was not paying attention to the part that had business opportunities. So I started thinking, well, if I share these products that have been working so well in me and my mother and my sister, and I can make money, why not make the jump and not do it only as a part-time business, but take this opportunity as a full-time business? And so that's the choice that I made. The company that I was in was also a direct selling company with the same concept. So I unfortunately could not do both. My invitation to you is, you can always start this business as a part-time business and then make it your full-time business. And so we share products all the time. We share products when we go to the movies and we like a movie, when we go to a restaurant and we love the food, and the restaurant is not paying you to share their name. You're just saying that it's a good name. You're making a review. Excuse me. You're making a review. You're making you're giving it a stars on Google, and you're just, and you're not getting paid. But this company and the network marketing industry, what we do is that by sharing, you do actually get a share of the product. You get a commission for sharing the product that you love. In our company, we stand by this sentence, and it's together building people. We are together building people. I had the opportunity just a few, not hours, minutes ago, to finish a meeting with people from all over Canada and all over North America, because we love to share, and together we know that we will build a stronger team by by communicating the things that we have learned. So whatever I have, I give you, and whatever you have, I give you, we share. And so it is different than when you are in the culture of the corporate culture where you don't want to share. If you have something, you want to make people think that you're sharing, but you're actually keeping a lot for yourself, because there's a competitive world out there. And trust me, I know this because I was blessed in my company. In 2011, I made the #1 district sales manager of my company, and a lot of those things I shared, but some of them I had to keep secret, because you can't just spill the beans in everything, because it is a competitive world. And I remember that race was harsh, because the lady that was running for #2, we kept going, throughout the year. She was #1, and then I was #2. And so we did everything we could. And I said, we got to just push it and hide everything. But in this new world that I live in, unless I help my team grow, unless I help my cross lines grow, I don't grow. So we really do value the together building people. Michael and I, we haven't even met personally, and we are like siblings. We share everything. We support each other, because his success is my success. My success will be his success. And by the way, I will be earning later on I will be earning money from things that he does. So of course I want him to do well. Science, success, and service. This is the pillars of our company. A lot of network marketing companies that you may have been introduced to have great products, but they might not have the pillar of success of service in place the way we do. We are balanced, and we're going back to that balance that I was talking to you about. I used to be in the beauty company. In the beauty company is a great place to be, but did it have the compensation plan and the success that I wanted? It unfortunately did not meet my expectations to complete what I was looking for in a company at that time. The company now, has changed, and it had the other company that I was in. But For Life met every single one of my expectations. I was looking for a product that I could share with everybody, and that I could actually take, give my children, give my mom, just anybody can take our product. But I was also looking for a strong compensation plan, and this is the success part. Strong compensation plans are detailed, and if you're not into network marketing yet, you want to go to the person that invited you, and she can run, or he can run that compensation plan by you. Now, if you're listening to this video and you actually are a seasoned network marketer, when you see our plan, you will see what I'm talking about, because we give back 64% to our distributors, and not a lot of companies can say that. So check with the person that invited you. And the service part, I love this part, because I have a small child, and we focus a lot on children, and children is really our future. So for us, we're doing several programs in all of our countries that we have presence on. But one of our programs is called the Fortify program, which is Feed the Children. And these bags of rice and lentils that we actually take to impoverished countries actually have our product in it. So we're giving back children health as well. So more to talk about that on a focus meeting with you guys. Why is For Life different? This is where I actually knew that this is the company that I wanted to be in, because our products were patented. So I knew that this product was not going to be in anybody else's catalog. I knew that when I was going to offer Transfer Factor, which is our flagship product, I knew that I was going to be talking about something that nobody else could compete with me. Transfer Factor is part of our immune system, and our immune system really is made to recognize, respond, and remember threats. Right now, with the epidemic of flu going into North America, and just any epidemic, because we can talk about, any country going through problems with immune system. And for me to know that I have something that is going to help people get the response that they need from the body that God has already given us, because we are designed by nature to recognize and respond to the threat. But the problem is that because of our nutrition and our lack of sleep and just the stress that we carry, we have been slowly damaging this immune system that is our treasure, because it's what is going to help us live a longer, healthier, and more vital life. So that is what I wanted. I am 45 years old, and as I said, I have a 5-year-old turning 6, and I said, I want to live as long as I can because I had my child late. And so I want to be that senior that has a child, young man, and that I'm able to go with him hiking. I want my child and myself to come to Hawaii together and do the nomad experience with him, because I don't want to be a 70-year-old that can't move and is in a wheelchair. And so I take care of this life that I have today. I take care of this health that I have today. Lots of recognition for our company. Like I said, I was already in the skincare market, and that's a $115 billion market. But when I found For Life, I realized that it actually had all of the best industries in one catalog. So we have wellness, we have weight management, we have healthy aging and skincare. And I said, like I said to you before, I was looking for something that I could actually do from the baby that was newborn to the senior. And so I needed something that I could offer to every single person that I crossed my path. And going back in a second to the traveling part, if I'm going to travel and I want to talk to people, I want to be able to talk to people about any age group and anything. So we are led by immune science experts. All of our company has, I'm going to say on staff, I'm not going to say 24 hours because they don't work 24 hours, but we do have on staff researchers. And a lot of network marketing companies cannot say that about their facilities. We have an immunology department. It costs over $1 million just to build that a couple of years ago. And it's a state of the art where we are focused simply on making our products better. So we don't have it just designed like a Me Too product that adds up a few berries here and some other, herbs and roots over there. No, our products are scientifically tested, not only in our own immunology department, but we also have them tested, university tested in different universities. And we have 41 patents we hold. And it's just so much that I want to keep this presentation short to go back to why I do what I do. So please go back to the person that invited you and tell them to talk to you a little bit about transfer factor. Transfer factor, as I said, is already in our body, is a molecule that we carry to protect, to recognize, respond, and remember when you have a threat. So how do you not want to have this immune system, this immunity that you have been giving at top shape? And so go back to research, to science. Check out our website at www.forlife.com and read on transfer factor. Just Google it and see how much benefits we have on this research. We have over 120 products, and so why we put this young muscle person looking here? It's great because this is what it's about. We are about building better and stronger bodies. We have one of our products is the 30-day accelerator pack, which has about 7 of our products in it. And this is one of the best combined products out there in the market. I'm going to make an example of how you make the money with this pack later on. So this is why we put it out here. It's got, like I said, about 7 or 8 of our products. And just by taking this a month, you're creating or giving your body everything it needs for a transformation. What we're going to see here are some live transformations that were done in 3 months. We also have in our company some company do for money and make it fun and everything. So everything that you see here was done in a 3-month period. And again, we can talk a little bit more about that if you're interested in transforming your body and making some money while you do so. Then we have an app that helps you, and we also do hand by hand, like we show you and we teach you. If the person that does it all the time, but I connect you with people that do. We have some of our leaders that have worked incredible results on this. 6 ways to earn. We can earn on our own product. So when you're going to stores like Walmart, Costco, GNC, just to name some, and you're buying your protein, your supplements, your vitamins, you're actually not getting money back for those products. So buying and leaving the money on the counter. That's it. And then the store has to, pay a lot of costs. This is why our earnings, the the commission stays with you, because we don't have to pay stores. We don't have to pay marketing or shipping from another city. What we do is that when you're buying your product, you actually get on personal purchases 25% on your purchases. But also, if you're talking to other people, you're also getting 25% on every customer order. So not only are you saving on your own purchase, but you're saving on the people that are ordering from you, because you want to share, you want to tell other friends and family members how good these products are. This is what my sister did with me. She started sharing, and she knew I had some pretty bad allergies, and she kept saying, you got to try this product, you got to try this product. And when I started trying it, oh Lord, I said, what is this? I can't even believe it. Regulated, and it helped my immune system to go back and do what it needed to do. It had lost its intelligence 19 years prior, because I had these allergies since I was 12. And so I just kept living with them, and started taking the product. After a few months later, my body, my own immune system regulated to what it needed to do, like that. And so I said, I got to become a customer. So that's when it happened. I started in love with it. Now I share with you and with everybody that I can find, and tell them, this, I want to tell you about this product, but I also want to tell you about this business opportunity. Once a person joins my team, what's going to happen is that not only am I the product and getting customers, but remember that pack, and we're just going to put that pack as an example. As I start sharing and people say, I want to learn more about what you do, and why are you traveling so much? And I say, well, the reason I travel is because I am building teams everywhere around the world. And so if I find 6 people that want to use this product as personal consumption, and that's all they need to do, share and take it for themselves and their family, then the company who has partnered with us pays us a commission. And the commission is, let's say, at this level, with this specific example of this pack, $30. But what happens here is the power of multiplication. And this is where I'm going to tell you that this is where I thought, I need to do this, but I need to do this as a business. I need to actually quit my job so I can use all my time and all my resources to finding, training, and duplicating, you may call it franchising yourself, to 36 people. So I said, if I'm able to get $1,170, that's a part-time income. And this is my invitation to you. If you're looking for an extra $1,000 a month and you want to do this on a part-time basis, all you need to do is find 6 people and let us help you, teach you, show you how to duplicate so that those 6 become 36. And where I'm going is the next slide. Those 36 will multiply into 216, and that will give me a $5,000 income. This is enough for me to live. But if I want more, all I keep doing is duplicating, training, coaching, and just showing other people around the world to do this. So it is a rewarding lifestyle. I'm actually going to show you a few pictures of Kona, in the place that I'm in right now, just so I can show you a little bit about how to dream bigger. What do you have to do? After we finish this presentation today, we're a few minutes away from ending. You just talk to the person that sent you this video. If you're watching it live, talk to the person that invited you to watch this video, and tell them, you know what, I am a little bit interested. Tell me more. And so you have 3 options. And the first one is you can become a customer. If you want to become a customer, it's as easy as opening it takes 30 seconds, opening an account and choosing what is right for you. And the person that invited you will actually guide you into what to try first. Now, the next one is, okay, I want to sell and share this product. I want to tell other people about it. And so that's our second option, which is a distributor. But if you would like to become a leader, the leader is the one that duplicates and wants to help other people. I always say, it wasn't my sentence. It was actually a Zig Ziglar sentence. It says, if you help enough people pay their bills, you will pay yours. And this is what I'm looking for. Michael and I, and the people that are inviting you to watch this video, are looking for partners. And what we're looking are for 3, 4, 5 partners. It doesn't take more than that. It actually, right now, we're just focusing on finding 3 in Hawaii, 3 in the West Coast, 3 in the East Coast, and 3 in other places around the world. But these people are people that see the vision, that they don't want to work anymore, those 8 hours, two going to work, another two going back, and then they have only 1 hour left for their families. They're not sleeping enough. They rush to, they rush and eat breakfast so fast because they don't have enough time. And this is what my life before was. And what we offer you in exchange of believing and letting us coach you is earnings that you decide. You're the one that puts that paycheck. You're the one that signs your own check. And so if you would like to get to the first level, which is a diamond, we can say, this is in our commissions chart in our website. So this is, we're not making up these numbers. These are real numbers from 2016. These are averages that every company has to show. Our average diamond makes $7,000 a year. So if you're looking maybe to buy a car or pay your car or maybe go to a trip like myself to Hawaii, and it'll cost you about $7,000 for you and your family, then work hard, get to diamond. That's a $7,000 paycheck that you're paying yourself. Now, if you're looking for more, like myself and Michael, and you're looking for a $33,000 increase of your income right now, so $33,000 can do a lot. $33,000 can help you pay your mortgage, help you pay a line of credit. And again, if you're looking into traveling, but you want to do more than one trip around the world, $33,000 can make you that digital nomad that we're talking about, because the check will still be coming in and you will be talking in every airport like I do, in every place that you go. And international diamond, that is my first goal, to get to really 112,000. That's what I wanted to get to with my old company, and that was my goal, to be a six income figure. If I get to gold and make $500,000 a year, or platinum, which is 2 million or more, I will be very happy, and I will have a lot of plans that I'm already scared of this, but really my goal right now is to get to international diamond, because it will allow me the freedom and the time and the balance to continue being with my son and to travel. So what I want to do now is just show you, give me a second, I'm just going to actually stop this share. No, where's the new share? I'm going to do I'm just going to show you a few pictures of Kona. This is the farm that I'm in right now. And okay, there we go. It's got some beautiful flowers. And why I wanted to show you this is because right now, after I finish this meeting, so this was my day today. So just to give you an example of what you do when you're a digital nomad. So this morning I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. We had a team meeting with a team, and it was fantastic. I was so excited just to see Bright and see my business partners. We're talking about product, we're learning, we're sharing business tips. Then I'm doing this presentation, and we have people all over the world watching. We're doing it live on Facebook. We're going to put it live on YouTube, and so we're using as much technology as we can to my presentation. So there's 5 people right now watching, but these 5 people will multiply out 200 to 500 people within the next 2 weeks that have watched this video, and that will come back to us and tell me more. And after I finish, I'm actually going to the Sheraton. There is a trade show, and one of my friends from Toronto had told me that her sister-in-law lives here in Kona and that she does massage. And so I called her and I said, you know what, I'm here in Kona. I know your sister. So it's all about relationships. And I said, I would love to meet you and I would love to get a massage. So she goes, oh, I'm going to be at the Sheraton. There's a trade show. And I thought, oh, that's a great idea, because I can take some business card, maybe talk to some other people about my business. Everybody's looking for that extra income. And I know that, not only because I'm a mom, but I know everybody's looking for an extra $500 or an extra $1,000. So I'm going to go with my boyfriend. We're going to go talk to her, and we're coming with essential oils. So I'm going to offer her, see if she likes my line, or maybe she's looking for extra income. So I'm going to offer her this as well. Not only that, I'm going to go around. I'm going to talk to a few more here in Kona, because I am adamant to set my line here in Kona so I can travel more often, because once I have a team of people here, then it almost is a mandate for me to come back, not only because I'm in love with the island and, you know, I'm in love with my boyfriend, but also because I have to come and see my team. So these are some more pictures that I wanted to show you about the farm. It's just full of all the things that we love to see. I know that every time I show these pictures, people are like, oh, those are, oh, there he is. This is, we're eating ice cream. These are some of our products. Oh, I'll tell you a little bit about this slide. I was at the Kona Cafe also, and I was having some green tea. I was getting my samples ready, and I was looking in the classifieds to see if there was more events or things that I needed. So again, it just becomes like a daily habit just to look at it. And I met a wonderful lady that also, again, another connection. So it's all about meeting people, and I'm just having coffee. She's next to me. I hand her out my card with my sample, and then we get to talk. And does it become a sale all the time? Does it become? No, because I'm not trying to look for just people that want to buy or that want to I don't want people to buy or become part of my team. I want people to get to know people. And eventually when I get to know that person, I will know what her need is, because her need may be health. Her need may be, and I remember her talking to the person that she was sitting with, that she was having some health issues. And so her need may be time, because, you know, she can't juggle 2 jobs that she has right now, and mine is a freer opportunity. Or her need may be money. So I don't look for people just so that I can sell them a product or give them my presentation. I look for friends. And so this is what this is about. So I'm just going to stop the share here and okay. Here we go. And that is what I wanted to say today. It's 8:36, so it's about, you know, now I've been talking for about 30 minutes. I want Michael to talk a little bit too. And that's my invitation. If you're dreaming of traveling, this can be done from the moment that you pack your suitcase and you get to the airport and you're talking to the person next to you. We have a wonderful throat spray that I'm always spraying when I'm on the plane. And it's a conversation starter, because people are wondering what I'm putting in my mouth. And I'm just really protecting my immune system. So from Kona, this is the view of the ocean. This is what I have to wake up, unfortunately, to a 180-degree view of the beautiful ocean. I'm just going to do that 180-degree view for you guys. Look at that. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And that's what I have to do, because this is what I do, and this is what I'm going to do to make my child and my mother and the income that I need, which is continue talking in every city and every country that I can about what I shared with you today.
Oh, thank you so much, Claudia. I love Kona. I love Hawaii too, folks. Many of you know my story too. I lived in Hawaii for over almost 27 years. As a young 20-year-old, I moved to Waikiki Beach and waited tables in the restaurants. And in the mid-'80s, I moved with my family over to Maui, Hawaii, and opened restaurants. And I've been in the restaurant industry 40 years. I've been an professional network marketer for about 10 years. And at one point, we had 4 restaurants on Maui open back in the 90s. Wonderful lifestyle. I loved raising my son there, who today has grown 33 years of age and lives on Maui. My brother and his wife live on Maui. I love Hawaii too, and it had blessed me with being able to live a wonderful lifestyle over there. There's a certain spirit. I love hearing those birds behind you, Claudia. I can remember waking up to all those birds, and so we are blessed. Claudia's right. Our opportunity is, whether you're a young millennial, single or married, a young millennial couple who want to have skills in teaching and helping people, building people, and you want to go to Hawaii or you want to go to Barcelona, Spain. We actually have a corporate office in Barcelona, Spain. We have corporate offices in 25 countries. And we sell our products in over 100 countries. So you can, whether you're a millennial, an Xer, with still building and still having children like Claudia does and building a team, or like me, a baby boomer who is empty nester and able to travel. I have the time and travel the world behind me and build the business. We're building an international company. Hawaii, this is allowing me, Claudia's correct, we're looking for 3 people in Kona, 3 people on Maui. I know over 700 people on Maui because many of them worked for me for the last 30 years in my restaurants and other over the years. And we have a great team on Oahu led by Susan and Dan Daughtry. They've been building in Oahu and Honolulu area for quite a few years, but we want to impact the lives of Hawaiians and residents there who love the lifestyle, but quite frankly, it is a very expensive lifestyle to live in Hawaii. The cost of living there is extremely high. So an extra stream, like Claudia says, extra $500 a month, extra $1,000 a month could really impact you, whether you love what you do. I assume, Claudia, that the woman you're meeting today, the massage therapist, has a wonderful lifestyle. My gosh, massage therapy is huge industry in the state of Hawaii because there's tourists there all the time wanting to relax. But maybe perhaps she wants a little extra, or maybe she loves our essential oils that we're getting to launch that she can use in her practice. And so I love, that's what we do, connect with people. We love the invitation, folks. I do consider myself a digital nomad. I want to travel to Europe and work my European market. I travel to Africa. We have a team in Nairobi, Kenya that is just having a huge growth in Nairobi, Kenya. So with a smartphone, my MacBook Air, and a duffel bag, I can work anywhere I want. I can go to Barcelona, Spain, as I said, for a week. I could go to Barcelona, Spain for 3 months if I like, being an empty nester. Don't know if you guys can do that. But even on a part-time basis, whether you're in Toronto, Canada, Kona here, Philippines, India, South America, Bogota, Colombia, Brazil, we have something for everyone that can help your health and help you build an additional income and live a digital nomad lifestyle. That's what we call ourselves, digital nomads. And we love to travel the world, but we can show you how to do that. And on a part-time basis, full-time basis, those skills, we can show you what you need to do to get to diamond. And then we teach you to get to those other levels. What I can tell you though, it's about helping people. You can't get to those other levels in our company without helping people, building people. We teach you the skills to go build and help other people build their lives and increase their lives. And that's the rewarding part of what we do. And I love that part. I love working with you, Claudia. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I know you're in Hawaii for the rest of the weekend, and we love Hawaii and we love the people of Hawaii. But this is open to everybody, folks, whether you're watching this from Nairobi, Kenya today, from around the world, or from anywhere on the globe. This is a global company that can really, really impact your lives. And once you learn and meet, it's a 20-year-old company. In the last 20 years, we have sold over $3.2 billion worth of transfer products in over 100 countries in the world. And as Claudia said, they are so generous. They reward us for doing that and spreading this around the globe. Out of the revenue, $3.2 billion, 64% of that, or over $2.2 billion, has been paid back in commissions to us. And that's as distributors. So they are a wonderful company, family owned and operated, wonderful people with high integrity, and just we're blessed to be a part and allowed to market their products. So thank you, Claudia, again. I'm gonna let you close up. I'm gonna listen to those birds a little bit more. So and I'll see you on the Aloha Road. God bless you.
We will. Thank you, everybody. And for those of you that are watching this on our live, on our YouTube video, remember that it is just as simple as connecting with that person that sent you this and opening your mind to something bigger, because we have these perfect little lives and those jobs that we think that there's no more out there. And this is my invitation to you, because I was there. I was in the corporate world. I was there for 14 years, and I thought I will not be able to survive without this paycheck. And so my invitation is for you to be a little bolder, because everybody keeps telling me, oh, you're so lucky. You get to travel so much. And I'm telling you, it's not that my salary has changed. In fact, I probably have not even matched the salary that I was making, but it is about balance. And so will I make the money that I need to? Yes, in my own time. Nobody's rushing me. Nobody's putting any pressure. I don't have a boss putting pressure on me. I'm the one that has to put pressure on me. And so my invitation to you is, if you're trying to recover balance in your life, you're trying to recover if money is what you need, or if time is what you need, or health is what you need, and we can help you balance it. So be bold, be open-minded, spread your wings a little wider, and let us show you this opportunity that you can actually travel. It doesn't have to necessarily be to Hawaii. You can just travel a little bit. Some people can't even travel around their city to a farm or a cottage or a hotel a weekend because they're so busy, or because they think that they won't be able to make it. Let us show you how to make that extra $500 to $5,000, whatever your need is, by duplicating yourself, because this is a system that you only need a couple of hours a day to be able to make extra income. So let us show you how, and this is our invitation to you today. So from Kona, Hawaii, guys, that's all for today.
Tyler, Texas.
Thank you.
Aloha. Thank you, Claudia, so much. Tell Dr. Bennett hello for me, and you have a wonderful day at the Sheraton.
Thank you.
Impact some lives. Good night, folks. Thanks so very much. Good afternoon, good night, and good morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.